Hello, I'm Dieonik, and welcome back to Let's Play the Cat Lady. So, last time we left off, we were chasing the Queen of Maggots through this field. Following. Okay.
Yes, it's you, Susan. Come closer.
Am I Jesus?
I don't want to look at it. Haven't I had enough yet? That body in the ambulance. Then the forest. But this is exactly what I was trying to run away from. I don't want to be here. Make it go away.
I assumed it would be wise to give you a little taste of the suffering you would endure. I want you to understand that you can keep going long after you can't.
Okay. That's horrifying. Crucified, all alone, in one place that's changed it all. I really don't want to be here. Crowbar? Pull out. I should have examined it first, sorry. Though she probably would have said, oh, it looks like a crowbar sticking out of my leg or something. The wood behind her? I'll improvise.
Susan, it's time to make a decision. The parasites are coming, whether you want it or not. You haven't really got much choice. You must stand up for yourself.
This is horrifying. It really seems like I'm gonna have to, one way or the other.
Fine. I'll do what you want.
Excellent. I'm glad you have put your trust in me.
Yay, I followed the maggots.
I haven't really got anyone else.
You shall not regret this, my dear. Lights up.
We're back in the house.
We're back in the house?
Yes.
That's what I said.
But there is something else that must be done. You cannot leave my kingdom before a sacrifice is made.
What? Isn't it enough already?
Do not worry, my child. This is a mere formality I am speaking of. The door to your world won't open unless you make a sacrifice of soul and a sacrifice of blood.
It doesn't sound good at all.
No, it doesn't.
See those candles here? Just blow one out, and that's it. Like I said, it's just a formality. Then on your way out, you will have to shed a few drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open the door.
How much? Exactly?
Yeah.
Don't be afraid. It's easy. Anyone can do it. Just a sharp scratch. Is that how you used to say it?
Am I killing someone?
Tell me about the sacrifice of soul.
Like I said, it's just a formality. See those candles here? Just blow one out, and that's it.
But which one?
You can choose. It doesn't matter as long as you do it.
I don't know about that. It seems pretty shady to me.
Tell me about the sacrifice of blood.
Like I said, It's just a formality.
Yeah,
On your
you
way
keep saying
out,
that.
you will have to shed a few drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open the door.
How much, exactly?
Don't be afraid. It's easy. Anyone can do it.
Yeah, anyone
just a
with
sharp
blood.
scratch. Is that how you used to say it?
I mean, I guess I have to, but this really seems like a bad idea. Whatever, here we go.
Fine. I'll do that. Wish me luck, strange lady.
I do. When you leave my house, head to the field. That's where you should be. Goodbye, my child. I'm not going to be far. I've never been.
I'm wondering if this game has several endings, like the good end, the bad end. Or if it's just like, I don't know, maybe one of these candles is the right candle? I don't know, I'll do the one closest to her. Oh, I should have examined it. Damn it. My bad. Uh-oh.
They left me no choice, Alice. Maybe one day you'll forgive me.
See how easy that was? Now, head back to the field. You've got a job to do, Susan.
That wasn't good. Okay, shock is wearing off. Let's see if we can do it again now. Actually, I bet I could.
Strange. The flame seems strong and steady, but there is no smoke.
Okay. I kind of want to just blow them all out now, and for a penny and for a pound, as they say. But that seems brutal. Like, I don't want to murder people. That's pretty bad. Alright, so we're gonna go through the door, I guess. No, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to accidentally blow it out. I just said I didn't want to do that. Okay, which door? Did she just mean this door? Actually, can I mess with the painting now? No.
What the? How did I get back here?
Yeah. Maybe you never left. Is your body? Yeah, your body's still there. Still your body. Okay. Oh, look, a flaming car again. Oh yeah, right, I got the crowbar, so I can go pry off those loose pieces of panel. Mush! Mush during this jazzy music. The music in this is really good. Like, really, really good. That is something that I definitely love in this game. Except for this music, which creeps me out. Okay, I guess I need to use this here. Okay, examine the hole. Yeah. Okay, it just says emergency power. All this blood around the hole. Was someone hurt there? Hurt here? Ah! What? Give me my fucking arm back! Um... Can I have my arm back now? Okay. Great music, but... Okay. It's good music. That was quite the intro. Okay, so 18 plus advisory, obviously. It's obviously gonna have a lot of dark themes, so Chapter 1 complete. On to Chapter 2. Second First Breath.
Yes, I do enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate. I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patients are my canvas, but my job is more about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty. I'm sorry, I'm probably boring you.
No, it's not that.
It's just I lost my fucking arm.
It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay, you'll probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes, I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about. This is just a formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Fine. What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
She's awake, Doctor.
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors. Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Did we learn her last name? I'm just gonna say Susan. He's really gonna be Susan what? But, I don't know. I kinda wanna say I can't remember or ignore, but I don't know why I would say those, so.
Susan.
Hi, Susan. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass. I would advise plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything. Take care, Susan. Yeah? Please, don't try to speak. What did you say? Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Would you like me to get you some water? Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, so I'm coming out of my pill-induced coma or whatever, my near-death experience or my death experience. Doctors had no role to play. I activated some machine that ripped off my fucking arm.
I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone. My name is Liz, by the way. I'm
Howdy.
sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place. Tell you what, Susan. Can I call you Susan? So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you'd done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will. Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old. Just wanted to
I'm
say you're
12.
lucky, I think. And that I hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
That seemed really odd to be telling someone who just attempted suicide. Bitching about your job? Yeah, that's not completely self-centered at all. Okay. What?
Bad dream?
Who the hell? I guess you're my nurse, but you're... Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it was a bad dream, don't lie.
A really bad
To this
one.
nurse who's telling you about all of her
I could see as
problems.
soon as I came in the room that you were having a nightmare. I guess I shouldn't have woken you up. What was it about?
I guess you're not supposed to wake people up during nightmares? I don't know. I don't know how that works. It is none of her business, but I don't know. I hate that there's so many options of, well, I mean, I guess I usually like that, but okay, sure.
I was burnt alive.
That's what it looks like.
It reminds me of something that happened the other day. There was this woman on the emergency unit, and she really wanted to smoke, you know? But they wouldn't let her, of course. She wasn't well at all, not just injured, but not right in the head. She was on 10 litres of oxygen through the face mask. She had to stay in bed, she was told. But she wouldn't listen, of course, and as soon as they'd left, she lit up a fag. The whole room went up in flames, and so did she.
Oxygen.
I guess you didn't really want to know that, did you? That's just me and my big gob. Typical. I never know when to shut up.
You're a bad nurse! Get the fuck out of my room! I mean, if we're gonna be besties, I might as well learn your goddamn name, Miss Overshare. Jesus Christ, they need to file you for a psych evaluation.
What was your name again?
I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? I always do that. So sorry, Susan. My name is Elizabeth. But you can call me Liz, like everyone else.
You're here a lot. Every time I open my eyes, I see you.
They make auxiliaries do crazy hours here. Seriously, I feel like I've got no life sometimes. I'll be here till the morning. To be honest, I keep coming here to hide. Please don't give me away. I just want to rest my legs for 2 minutes, that's all.
You're a bad nurse!
What happened?
Why?
Well, how much do you remember?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then...
Okay, so I guess this is like, do I want to tell her what was going on, or do I want to just keep it to myself? I mean, I don't see the, well... I mean, I guess I do see the harm in telling this loudmouth, my business. And again, I don't know if it's gonna help me at some point to have besties. Maybe she can help me through my psychotic crap with her psychotic crap. I don't know. I mean, I've already started telling her my life story, so I might as well continue.
All of a sudden, I was on the field of barley. It was great at first. I felt happy. I was free. But it soon got worse. There was this tunnel, but there was no light at the end of it, only darkness. Then I got lost in the woods. There was my dead body hanged on the tree, a burning car,
This all
and
happened.
a crow, and a deer. I heard something behind the trees, but I didn't dare to look. Then I found the house. The old woman who lived there, I think she was Death. Or maybe she was the devil, I'm not sure. She said they call her the Queen of Maggots.
Maybe she's both.
She said I should go back, gave me another chance. And so, here I am. Weird dream, eh?
Maybe it wasn't a dream. I really believe in that sort of stuff. It's not impossible.
It felt real, but it was just a dream.
Don't...
Can you now tell me who found me and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course. She called an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you'd sure be dead now, Susan.
My daughter?
Yeah.
Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden, Susan?
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry.
Okay, you do not pay into someone's delusions, like, especially when they're saying that they didn't happen. Some A-class nursing going on here right now. Well, they're obviously not gonna let you go home, I think.
How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back. You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this
This is
ward.
gonna be a long
It's
episode,
called
unfortunately.
Dime Ward. I call it Die
Unfortunate.
Ward, because all the patients who come here want to die. It's a suicide watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
This nurse, man, like, that's not... Yeah, ha ha ha, everyone here wants to die. That's hilarious.
When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Tell me something more about yourself.
This will be like
Me?
a 30-minute episode.
I'm a nobody. I'm just a hard-working girl. We all have to pay our bills somehow, right? I rent a room not far from here. There are 2 other girls living in the house. One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's always sick. The other one is a stripper. At least I think so. She's never home at night.
Maybe she works at night, like you.
Yeah, but I don't leave for work wearing red stockings and heels, do I?
No, you're right. You're a real nurse, not some man's fantasy of one.
I used to do all that for my boyfriend. You know, dress up as a sexy nurse and all. Well, I did it just once, really. He didn't like it that much. He didn't like me that much either. Broke up with me last Valentine's Day. Of all the days, he chose that one, eh? He never told me why, but I don't care anymore.
You're telling all of this to a suicidal person who just came out of a coma, who is confused, probably. I mean, it's cool that you like to dress up as a sexy nurse and that you're friends with people and the stripper industry, but still, I don't feel like that is that's not small talk. That's, hey, I just died and you're making light of the situation. That's my opinion.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you, but Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems.
I can
see
tell
I'm
you
not
have some
happy
problems.
here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
Yeah, I think
What are
you
they
should.
saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt. Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left, and I never saw her again. Now why do you think that is? Dr. X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now. But I can't really say a bad word about him, personally.
You just did.
One thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay? He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean?
That's
Things
not
I
hard
wouldn't
to
tell my
do.
mother about, and we haven't even started those sessions yet. So, be prepared for that.
Sure. But it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now.
You're a
anyway.
goddamn
I
iron
think I
trap,
made it very
nurse.
clear when I swallowed those pills.
Okay. Oh, this nurse.
Did you see this daughter of mine.
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently she came in the ambulance with you, but then she remembered something and had to go. I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Of course she did. She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so.
Did she
that
take
girl is a
anything?
hero. Maybe real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Or she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
Yeah. That's reasonable.
That's a possibility too. Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
My cat.
Maybe.
Yeah, right.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls
Dr.
him Dr.
Xavier.
X. He comes on the ward often, usually
That's
late
how he
in the
gets everything
afternoon
out
or
of you.
in the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you, but Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say
I
he's a
guess I
big
already
flirt.
did this.
Nurses,
My bad.
cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl.
Yeah.
Well, she left, and I never saw her again. Now, why do you think that is? Dr. X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her
Sorry
some
about
money.
that.
I don't know how these things
I guess I
work,
must have,
but it must
unless
have been
it's
enough
just
to shut her up.
repetitive.
I bet he'll be more careful now. But I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay?
He's smelly.
He's got a weird smell.
So he's like
What do you mean?
the devil in
He smells
disguise. He's
funny.
pestilence.
I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something
Like
he
the
eats.
supernatural pestilence.
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just
There's no way for
open
me to
up
skip
and tell
this,
him
so
everything.
or I don't
It's
think.
very odd. I don't exactly hide
Yeah.
things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't even started those sessions yet. So, be prepared for that.
Sure. But it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills.
Yeah. Okay. It just didn't get rid of the option. I'm sorry.
I'm tired. Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you again. Be careful who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said. Dreams are just dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up. Right?
Or cut off your arm.
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood. I want you to be as honest as possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem. Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan.
Okay, so I'm gonna end this here. I'm gonna pick it right back up. I'm not, because I can't go through and save, obviously. So thanks so much for watching. That weird-ass nurse was weird as ass. I don't know. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. This is a very interesting story. very intense. See you soon.